It's just always nice.
You're nice. Except when you're not.
Until I'm not. And it's a Monday, so we'll see how long it lasts. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Welcome to a Monday morning with the PP crew.
The PP crew.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Sarah. I am Rachel.
I'm Kayla.
And we are here today to go over some of our favorites for the month, for going into fall. Last week, Sarah and I did was it last week? We did a more in-depth fall swatching party. And just went over some of our fall favorites going into these next months, so you can kind of prepare for that, getting new colors, getting new products. But we just have a few of our favorites from the last few weeks that we're gonna show you and hopefully get you inspired.
Hopefully get our clients inspired to use these colors.
Get out of your comfort zone.
Get out of Luxio blush. I love you.
Get out of the Hailey Bieber nails. Just kidding. Just kidding. That can stay if you like it.
Yeah, we can do some fall Hailey Bieber chrome.
Yeah.
We can do some.
Let's get back into cat eye. I feel like
Yes.
that was a trend that I would like to see more of.
Yes.
Speaking of cat eye, let's just hop right into it, shall we? We both grabbed a few, but the Ugly Duckling cat eyes, if you have not played with these yet, are the most beautiful, the most beautifully pigmented. This is 178. And it is just this beautiful, it's got turquoise, blue, green, purple. It is so stunning. And this is such a fun color to add. Especially like getting closer to Halloween.
So
I feel like this
beautiful.
is just such a cool effect that people will really like. It's more of like a subtle Halloween fall kind of thing. It's like a design without doing a design. So that is fun. And then what colors did you grab of this?
I have done more, kind of a plethora, but my favorite is 177, which is going to be more of like an orangey tone. So it's not like your typical cat eye. Oh my gosh. So like orange, green, blue even. Like the spectrum is pretty wild.
It's like fiery.
Like, can you see all that? Just
Wow.
all of that happening. I do this over orange or over black or whatever. But I love playing around with this because you can make it more subtle if you put it over like a softer color like Luxio Relentless or Inspire. And then if you really want that effect, I would recommend over black. So 177 is a must for me.
I love that.
I am not a purple person, but I'm really trying because they were talking about Beetlejuice earlier today and I was like,
it's time.
It's time. Oh, this is so pretty. So kind of the similar one that Rachel did. This is 181, but it has, let's see, this one has more purple to gold.
It has like almost a red in it too. It's like a coppery red and purple, and this is just more like peacocky, like blue, green, purple.
It's so pretty. So they might look similar in the lid, but if you see them swatched or just over black or over different colors, they are so different. So there is a need to have like a different spectrum of purple, a different spectrum of brown. If you are not good at nail art, this is the perfect way to start upcharging for cat eye because you're putting in more time and it's easy.
It really is.
This is number 182. And this one is a blue-green. So this is kind of more like our chameleon lizard-like.
Ooh.
Like.
Okay, but with that green on your ring finger, that's so pretty.
That would be pretty.
Ooh.
That would be gorgeous. So the cat eyes are so much fun to play with, to either pull that line straight down the nail or to do the velvet effect where we're going all around. Like, it's just, if you buy them, I recommend playing with them a lot before you put it on a nail so you can kind of see like what your favorite effect is. So super good. They last forever.
And they're just so easy. It's like a cheater nail art. Like, it's so simple. All you need is a magnet, and it is so easy. But it has the coolest effect. So I love those.
Especially with us doing more nail art in this season. If people aren't planning their appointments accordingly, if you're like, I'm stuck for time, but I still want to get that in.
Yeah.
Cat eye.
Yeah.
Fast.
It's
awesome.
It's like magic.
Yes.
These would be like a cool like witchy nail background. Like, ooh, yeah. This, and then like throw in like some stars and moons and whatever. That would be so cute. I just
thought we should pair our Hocus Pocus witches to like witch cat eye. That would be fun.
Absolutely. I love
fun.
that. So cute. And then staying on the Ugly Duckling train, we've got just some of our favorites. If you could see mine. Mine is Halloween. It's Halloween.
It's so pretty.
It's so cute. So we have our staple. This is a must-have. This, if you are new to Ugly Duckling or you're just in need of a really good black, 043 is absolutely incredible. This is a killer black. It is 1 coat coverage, which for a black is insane, especially because Ugly Duckling colors are so pigmented. You only need paper thin coats. It seriously is incredible. Like, this is that material that is like,
I know,
a black hole. It absorbs light. That's this. So this is incredible, especially for like Halloween and fall. I am doing a ton of black nails, and this just kind of makes your job so much easier because you don't have to fight with it, and everybody's look beautiful. And they're not super thick either.
Yes, our biggest seller is the 043 at our shows. It's just, if you're going to start with Ugly Duckling, start with that one.
Yeah, start with the black. It's such a good one. And then I have 3 from the new fall collection. We will do a separate video covering the new fall collection, but I just have to throw these in here because they're so good. They're so pretty. So I'll start with, this is 219. This is the kind of deeper olivey green. And could you just die? That's so pretty.
It's so rich. I think it's more brownish in person.
Yeah,
than what it's pulling.
Yeah, it definitely is pulling a lot more green on camera. It has a little bit more of like I don't want to say puce, but kind of a puce undertone.
Yeah. But they're really rich.
But there's so much happening, and it's so beautiful. And I feel like if you have clients that are a fan of I don't know, those colors that a lot of people like. I know Sarah she is not our color palette. She was like, that's baby poop. But we love that color. So if you have clients that are like us that like a little bit more of what people would think are the yucky colors, I feel like this collection is great because there are some interesting colors, and we love them. Next up is 217, and this is this caramely brown orange. Oh, it's so pretty. It's a lot more brown in person. It's showing up a lot more orange on camera, but it is just that beautiful caramely orangey brown.
Deep pumpkin.
Yeah, I definitely, that makes me want like a butternut squash.
I just want foliage all over my nails of those 2 colors.
Okay.
That's all I want.
Done.
All year round.
Absolutely. Tim Miller says, I'm with you on that, Sarah. Baby. Listen.
You guys, where are our poopy lovers? See me at the Utah Nail Expo and just give me a high five if you are a poopy lover.
If you could see my house, you would be like, wow, this girl loves ugly colors. Because this is my color palette of my house. These are the colors that my house are. It's fine.
I love it.
They're just so good. And then number 200 is just this beautiful, perfect medium orange. It's not as bright as it's showing up on camera. It's got a bit more brown to it. It's just that perfect kind of rusty orange. It doesn't have a lot of red in it. But I love this color. I think it's so perfect for fall. I do a ton of orange, and I'm always custom mixing in the fall. So I feel like I will be doing less this year because there are some good oranges that have come out recently. So can't wait to play with that. And then I just am a huge fan of their glittery ones. This is 101. This is one of my all-time favorites.
Oh my god!
It is this beautiful. It's like a disco ball. It's this beautiful like champagne white gold pewtery glitter, and this is one of the ones that looks like it's shredded glitter. Yeah. Like it's not. Like it's more like foily, flaky, rather than like pieces of like hex glitter.
Especially paired with that color palette, it pulls more like of those.
You get a little
shades.
Brighter. Yeah.
Oh, it's so pretty.
And these glitters, if you haven't played with the Magpie glitter or the the Ugly Duckling glitter polishes, it's a Monday.
It is a Monday.
The Ugly Duckling glitter polishes, they are so pigmented and they have such good color payoff. Like you really only need one coat of this. But it's so buttery and it applies like a dream. So if you need a new glittery guy to play with,
bulk up the nail.
No, they're so good. Even the ones that are chunkier, they are so beautiful. I love that.
Love that.
Christine Does Nails says I'm on the baby poop train as well. Bummer. Tammy Miller says, which is fine for your house, but not your nails. Oh! Them's fighting words, Tammy.
Listen, these colors are going to be on my nails at the expo, and I'm making Sarah do them. And we're going to find corresponding glitter.
Ooh.
And
they're just going to be really pretty.
I'm going to like them.
She gets aggressive and then she backs
I
up
get really aggressive when they remove these colors from my nails. The first time I had this on, I was like...
When Sarah put Swank on and then had to take them off.
I was like, I've never been angry at you. I'm really mad.
But like clearly as your color palette sitting right there, like we're the same person.
I know. It's fine. Okay, so I'm going to continue on this train because we're doing the live today. These are some of my favorites. These aren't from the new collection, but this is like their staples. This 166 is the best mustardy yellow ever. And I do like this one more than Luxio Swank. I will say that because it's a little bit richer.
Even Dauntless. I feel like Dauntless is a lot brighter than this. This is like that good fall mustardy yellow.
The perfect one. This pairs so well with. Let's see. I didn't grab any of the dark greens. Like the foresty greens the emeralds,
like deep jewel tones.
Yes, even with the light blues, this is one of my favorites. Like because you could make like a bright fall set with something like this. So 166, huge seller. We did sell out of this last year at our expo, which was super exciting.
I love that.
I also love a 162. This is like our...
That is a U color.
Yeah, this is like our poopy green friend. It's a little bit brighter,
it's like
but...
pistachio green.
It's pistachio. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit brighter than poop. That's where we're at today. Again, super good coverage. What I love about all of these Ugly Duckling colors is they're so pigmented. So if you're doing nail art, they're so easy to work with. You don't have to go over and bulk up the nail. It's just dot your colors on your palette and you're just ready to go. I also have been doing a lot of sage nails. This one, let me see, 003. I think I grabbed one of the other ones, but this one is a little bit, I know this isn't the one I want.
Want me to grab it?
Yeah, I think it was 116. Oh, and grab the greens too. Because the sage is grab the whole thing.
Here, take what you want.
Okay, here we go. It's this one, and it's this one, and it's this one.
That lighter one.
And this one.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry guys. It's a Monday. We're going to say that. That's the theme of today. But these sage greens, there's kind of a spectrum here. But I just wanted to show you. I have been doing so many nails with these sage greens, and I'm pulling more towards them because I feel like the sage color area is the perfect transition into fall because it's not as like burnt orange or dark brown. Like
they're not as like moody, deep.
Yes.
I feel like November colors.
So 009 is like our lightest one of these.
I love that color. So pretty. I love it. And it's not like a pastel mint. No. It looks a lot more pastel on camera, but it has a lot more like that gray, sagey undertone. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I just posted some nails today featuring this color as well as 116, which is a slightly brighter version of that color, a little bit darker. It's darker on in person, but it just, again, they are so soft, so beautiful. I've been pairing them with Luxio Ivory a lot, which is just one of my favorites. I'm going to share that one as well.
I'm a big fan of Ivory.
And then 118 is the darkest of that sage category.
So pretty.
So whenever there's nail pages that are asked, what's a good sage green? I like have these saved in a note and just share them with people because everyone needs to know.
Absolutely.
As well as one of my favorite emerald greens, dark foresty moments, 117.
Oh, that is so stunning.
It's so pretty.
Oh, it really is so good.
It's so good. I think
I wish all these colors were showing up better.
This is my favorite one, even more than like what are some of the Luxio darker
That's very
ones?
similar to Fortune.
But I like the shade of this better, and then these two together are my favorites. Favorite. Yeah. So super good. That was 117.
See, I'm a diehard Fortune lover. That is that is my heart and soul.
I know. I started with this side, and I was like 117 is mine. But super
love
good.
That. Okay. All right. Do you want to share the rest of your
I just wanted to show two more. So again, those deep purples, like in that Beetlejuice kind of train. Number, let's see, 096.
That's a good one.
It's really rich without being too bright. So it's kind of like, and it would pair really well with all of the colors that we showed.
Grapey. Grapey purple.
It's like a grapey purple.
It's not like a deep wine purple yet. I like that.
I think of like all of these colors in the nail art, and this would be those little berries that we would add in there.
Cute. You know, just like a pop of color.
A little pop of color.
Ooh, that with this. And with this.
Oh, look, her brain's moving.
Cute. Her brain's moving.
I love Ugly Duckling. Okay.
I can't speak, but I can pair colors together.
Yes, you can. Okay, and this is kind of an interesting one. 018. I saw Rachel use this one on a client recently. And it's an effect glitter over a color or over white or even over clear. You're not getting
it. Has like green, purple, pink. It's so pretty. It's like a shifty mermaidy glitter.
So
it's so beautiful.
It would be super fun under like black Halloween stripes over it. It would be fun as a background. It would be fun even as like a really soft fade. You could do so many things, but it's just one of those easy, interesting, unique colors that I don't see everywhere. So 018, super fantastic.
Oh, Tammy, you're so sweet. She says I have the best nail tech brain.
Yes, you do. That's for sure.
I just think in color. That's it. I can't do math.
How many times a day am I like, hey, Rachel, what do I do?
Do you wanna find these colors?
Can you help me? Like, I don't know what to pair this with or find the color, really.
Yeah, I know all of our background is just all of our polishes lined up. And it's kind of a mess when you look at it, but I know where every single thing is.
My first day here, I about cried. For many reasons. I was very happy to be here, but I was like, it's overwhelming.
There's just so much.
I'm going to share kind of a random guy. This one.
I love this.
This is one of our colored gel pots. This is 035, and this is just the most perfect shade.
It is so pretty. Like, I wish... let me grab the swatch for it.
Okay, so we're thinking it's pulling a deep gold to a deep purple. And the shift on it is insane. These pots do not get enough love. I try my hardest at shows to be like...
Because there's so many colors. Look how many colors are in the pots. And they're stunning.
That was 035.
That is...
Oh my word.
This guy. It's just this beautiful, has like a purple undertone, a copper glitter. It's so cool. It's so pretty. like how we say that it's potion season,
Yes,
it's also
yes.
this color.
I
Like
was just
that,
thinking that.
it has those same vibes. I love that.
On toes, that would be beautiful.
That's so pretty.
Like for all of those things. So the colored pots are so easy to use. They are so pigmented, and you don't have to apply them in many layers to get the color payoff.
Yeah, I know.
Which I love. I hate bulky nails. So if I need a color gel, this is the one I go for.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
All right.
All right. Do you want to go over these ones? Because all I have are Luxio
Oh yeah,
next.
absolutely. Okay, so I'm just gonna do some of my favorite top coats. Obviously, the Ugly Duckling matte is award-winning. It is fantastic. It has an inhibition layer in it to help with our crystal gem like application and the strength and durability. This top coat is the only one I use. If I'm using it with other brands, I'll wipe that inhibition layer off, also just to not get that gel back into the bottle. But it's matte black season. Like you need a matte top coat.
Absolutely.
So yes. Oh.
Hi.
Okay.
Morning from Hawaii.
We need to visit her. We need to visit her like now.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I was actually gonna call you out, Yonners, because guess what I did? I put builder base in a pot.
And it was life changing.
It literally sped up my service by 10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. Because I am
Pretty
this
dang
person.
good.
Here's the table.
Like all day.
Like, I put it in here. I was like, this is what we need to do.
Yep.
But Yonners was the one who was like, I did this with the Foo Pink and it was great. And I was like,
Why didn't I?
I haven't had much think of that. Okay, but anyway,
I
builder
love
base.
that.
Such an incredible base coat.
It really
It
is.
self-levels beautifully. It is very strong. It works super good with their Ugly Duckling primer and prep system. So easy to use. You can use it to extend the nail, maybe not super long, but to a point. It's just easy to understand and easy to apply. I love it. When I have a first time client, I usually try builder base on them just to see where we're at. When I teach, this is my favorite to teach with because it's one of the easiest gels that I've ever used.
I will say it is very user friendly.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with like Luxio's base coats, it's very similar to Luxio Build. Just maybe a little bit thicker.
Yeah.
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 So I love that. I love to work with it. It's
fantastic.
beautiful.
Yep, it's fantastic. So
Very nice.
that's all I got.
All right.
Ugly Duckling.
Love it. Okay, I have a few Luxios. This one is kind of just I threw this on last minute, but the new collection, the Dolce Vita collection, is absolutely incredible. And if you have not seen pictures, if you haven't ordered it, please do.
I just bought them.
It's incredible. I will just go over my favorites of this collection, but if you need to go over all of them, I will. This is Cypress. This is what is on my nails, but this is the most beautiful, like deep green gray. It shows a lot more blue on camera, but it's more of a deep green with a hint of gray to it. It's just beautiful and like moody, and it's just fall. This is fall in a bottle, but it has a little bit of like a frosting to it. So it's not like shimmery. It's just, there's a little bit of something in there that just adds a little bit of interest. So I love that one. We've been using a ton of this lately, and this is Bravado. And this beautiful, deep, winey purple. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty.
Would you say this is the deepest, darkest of that shade of Luxio that they've come out with, or is there something else that's darker than that?
I will say Vixen is
Okay.
a scotch darker than this.
scotch, okay.
Vixen is almost black.
Okay.
So if that is what you're going for, it has this kind of like reddish purple undertone to it, whereas Abyss is on the more like blue purple tone,
Okay. Yeah.
but almost black.
It's
so this is a
beautiful.
nice, like,
It's been very popular.
not quite black, but it's so rich and vampy and beautiful. And then I have a lot of clients who are on the more neutral end of things, and we have been absolutely loving Dolce. How do you say it? Dolce. It's just this beautiful mauve pink, but it has just enough nude to it. It doesn't feel like bright, and it's not it's not a boring color. I feel like a lot of times these get a rap of being like old lady colors, but no, these are beautiful, and they're so complementary to like so many different skin tones. And I did a set recently of, it was this color and then the new Ugly Duckling. They have a couple of like mauvey pinks and purples in that, and we paired them all together and did like an ombre. Ooh. Beautiful.
Okay.
So there's a lot that can be done with that, and we love it. And then, yeah. I forgot what I grabbed. I love. This is from last year, right? Yeah, last year
with the brush.
Yeah. This is Luxio Linger, and it is just this beautiful, deep chocolatey brown. Don't mind the round brush head, because that was a one-time thing. They thought, oh, maybe it would be a good idea to do a round brush head, and then everybody said, nope, change it back. So they changed it back.
Nail tech that was like, why'd they get rid of it? I'm like, well, consensus voted.
It was not something we were made aware of, and we were all shocked. But it's such a beautiful, rich, chocolatey brown. I love browns for fall. I feel like they're just so nice, and
this color.
Like, I love a good neutral, and browns are beautiful for that. This is Truffle from the new collection, and it is just a little bit lighter than, I'll pull out Linger too, so you can see them next to each other. They're beautiful together, but they're very different. They're very like,
that's so pretty. Wow.
Yeah. Like, I love Truffle. I love the just kind of light chocolatey milk chocolate and dark chocolate.
Finesse or almondine, add that white chocolate in there.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm getting hungry.
So if you're a fan of neutrals and browns and all of those things for fall, these are great additions. And then my last Luxio is good old Luxio Provoke.
Oh, wow.
This is my favorite purple that they have ever come out with, and I will die on that hill. This is just a beautiful, deep, like a blue-toned, shimmery purple. I had a set on, was it 2 years ago for Halloween with this and Cryptic, and then some like witchy, planty, spacey,
I remember that. I
like
did nails
floral.
Based off of that set.
They were so beautiful, but this color made me love purple nails. Like, I usually don't gravitate towards that on myself, but this is just such a beautiful color, and it has that, I don't know, just that deep, dark purpley shimmer in it, and it is just beautiful. And I love it. It's more like blue toned rather than red.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's a lot of those like wine red purples this time of year, which are beautiful, but this is just a nice, different style of purple.
Yep. I'm gonna go over, I picked one Luxio this time. This is Luxio Ivory.
Oh, this is just a must have.
I usually pick Finesse and Almondine over this color, but I was asking Rachel one day and she was like, do Ivory, and I was like, oh, okay. But it is just such a beautiful shade of that off-white, but still
beautiful.
Bright.
Yeah,
it's
a nice white alternative.
Yes.
Especially going into fall, a lot of people don't love a white background for their nail art instead of, like they want something a little more neutral going into like those warmer tones. So this and Finesse, they're very, very similar. Finesse just has a little bit more of a yellow undertone.
Yes.
Whereas Ivory has a little bit more of that like nude pink undertone.
Right.
So I absolutely adore Ivory. This is a year-round must-have.
This would be Rachel's like polar all year round.
Yeah, I don't use white.
Yeah, but like these two paired together have been so happy, and it's just, again, this is the perfect transition for those clients. Like, this has been the season, the last week entirely. What do you want on your nails today? I don't know. Do you want summer? No. Do you want fall? No. Okay, then we're pulling out Ivory, and then give me another color, and we'll just kind of like play. And I usually hate this season of doing nails because, not hate, but it's just like, it's harder to come up with like the theme.
Yeah.
But having these transitional shades has made it like, okay, let's get our creative juices going. So this color has been one of my favorites for the nail art backgrounds.
I love that.
Yep.
I love it.
Ivory.
And it breaks up all of the deep, dark, moody neutrals that we have and love. All right, I've got just a couple more things. This is one of my all-time favorite things to have in my arsenal, especially in the fall and in the winter, when you just want to add a little bit of extra pizzazz to your manicure, but you don't want to like overpower it. Mm-hmm. This is the Luxio Effects top gloss, and this is copper. So there's a few different shades, but I love the copper. I love just like this warm coppery gold glitter. They're just like a little hint of a glitter. Yeah. They're not very strong, and it's just enough to add just like a little dusting of a shimmer.
I was just about to say dusting.
A dusting.
I'm getting on her brainwave. I'm happy about it.
I love it. But this is just such a cool effect. There's like a silver, pink, gold, blue, purple. These are just so fun. Especially, okay, here's a little nail tech hack.
Get ready.
If you are doing nail art and you don't love how it's turned out, but your client is none the wiser, but it's just, it's a you thing.
Yeah.
Throw some Luxio Effects over it, because what it does is the glitter refracts all of the light and reflects it out, so you don't focus as much on all of those little details in your nail art. Like, it's still beautiful, it's, you know, you made this masterpiece, but it kind of helps you not focus as much on all of your like crisp lines and whatever. If there's like something you're trying to diffuse out. Yeah. So these are perfect, but they're also just really fun to add on, just like plain color. Like, they just jazz up the manicure. Yeah. So love those. And then I am a big fan of the gel play line-its year round. But I love using the gold and the bronze, especially getting into fall. They're just beautiful, beautiful shades. The bronze is just a beautiful, deep, chocolatey, shimmery bronze. And I love, love, love this for, especially going into like September, November manicures.
Pumpkins with that, with the line.
Yeah.
That made me confident in pumpkins, was that color.
Yes. And it's just like such a cool addition, because you can use these on top of your design, like on top of your, once you've top coated.
Right.
Because they have a no wipe top coat built into them. So you don't have to top coat over these if you don't want to. This is the gold one.
That's super nice.
So it just is a fun little addition to a manicure. Christine Desnail says, I used that trick 2 weeks ago and it was so great. Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah. So glad that helped. What else we got? We just got a couple of tools. I am a huge fan of the Akzentz Cuticle Pusher. This is my ride or die tool in the salon. I love this. It is very sharp, so I will say when you get a brand new one, be very careful when you are first using it on your clients, especially if their cuticles are really stuck. You can slide too hard and cut them. She's a bleeder, so we have to be very careful with her. But this is just, I love how sharp this end is, and I love this little scoopy end. It's my favorite.
Have to have it.
It's a great size.
All right, I have been using a lot of the metal files lately from Stolix, and so this is probably my favorite combo, which is just the expert,
just the metal
file, and then the 180 strips, and all you do is slide it on, and they are very snug in there, and then to get it off, we're just sliding it off. You don't have to cut it off, which I've seen a couple techs do. But why I love...
You mean me?
Yes.
Ripping it off.
Hey, it's fine. It's fine. Why I love this combo is that when I have a brand new client with naked nails, I love being able to get as close as I can. And especially a lot of my new clients are nail biters, and they're trying really hard to change that part of their life, and they need that. But their nails are too much eaten back to get a thicker file in there. And this just gives me the finesse and the thinness that I need. I also love using these when I do pedicures, because I just, for those tiny little toes and to bevel and to do all the things, it just grips it really, really well. It doesn't bother me that there's not something on this side, but if you prefer a double-sided one, they also sell those as well, which is really fantastic. It's a affordable option, so to used, you would just obviously take that off, throw this guy away, and disinfect as normal. But I love metal files. I think they're super helpful. So, and then for techs who want to go even further, you can cut the side and then just apply one side, and then you have 2 for 1. So
love that.
Yep. And then my last tool is the Polished Pinkies refiner bit.
That's a good one.
This is just one of my favorite e-file bits for oopsies and just issues that I might run in with if I'm doing more than one nail at a time and I have some flooding, if things aren't just quite right. This tip is, it's skin safe, but we don't obviously use it on the skin. But why I love it is I can use it at a medium or high RPM and get right into that crevice.
Into that crack.
Almost like a diamond bit, but not. I will never tell you to use it that way. But it helps finesse what's happening in that side.
It's just a good cleanup tool if you need that.
It's very good, especially if you're just starting out and you're having mistakes or just normal and you have regular days. We need him.
You have one of those days where it's my Monday.
Yeah, absolutely. So the refiner bit, super awesome.
I love that.
Super good. But
well, that was a fun little haul. We have so many products that we listed, so that may have been a little bit overwhelming, so we appreciate you sticking around with us. As always, if you have any questions, you are always free to message us here, at Polish Pinkies Pro Instagram, or,
either of us.
Comment on anything. We're always here. And as always, you can buy all of these products at polishedpinkiespro.com or download the app. And that is also just Polished Pinkies Pro. And we've got all of these goodies on our little app there. And it's just so fun. Have a little play around. And as always, thanks for sticking around. We appreciate you. And have a wonderful rest of your week.
Bye.
Bye.